Cue the comments of, are you switching back to Canon? My A7 III is poorly. No, it does not have COVID-19, but it does have a faulty shutter. You may have seen this mentioned in some articles. I know F-Stoppers have done one in the past regarding faulty A7 III and A7 R3 shutters. A lot of people saying that their shutters are randomly breaking and they're getting strange artifacts on their images. And this morning I noticed the exact same artifacts appearing on shots from this, and on closer inspection I noticed, sure enough, the shutter mechanism's broken. Now, before we get on to the reason why I'm a moron and the real advice behind this video, just in case you have an A7 III and you're a little bit worried about your shutter going the same way and what to look out for, let me explain what is going on. So I don't know the root cause of why this has happened. There are a lot of people who have had this fault. As of yet, Sony haven't put recalls out to fix this. Presumably, rather than recall a load of cameras, they're just waiting for certain ones to break and then they'll fix them. The first you will know about any fault is if you're taking a shot with a relatively high shutter speed, you will get a banding stripe across your frame. The faster a shutter speed you shoot with, the more pronounced this banding is. Now, why it's caused is that what is happening is part of the shutter curtain, one of the frames, is actually splitting. It's getting a piece coming away from it. I've actually took some slow motion video using my phone. Now, it's really high frame rate, not particularly good quality, but you can just catch a glimpse of something that's not quite right with the shutter. Well, here's a screenshot of one of those frames, and you can see there's that chunk that's missing. So what's supposed to happen is your shutter's supposed to come down and completely block the light entering the frame, but you basically end up with a gaping big hole. So there's a chunk of light that still gets through as your shutter's taking a shot. Now, if you're shooting with a slow shutter speed, you won't notice these artifacts because the amount of extra light that hole is letting in is relatively small compared to all the light that's flooding into your sensor anyway. But if you're shooting with a really fast shutter speed, you should have a really small amount of light hitting the sensor, so that little hole is suddenly letting in a much bigger percentage of light compared to everything else over that one little bit of the frame that it's moving over. And I can only presume it's being caused by, as the shutter's going up and down, there must be something within the mechanism, within the shutter assembly, that it's catching on, and as it's going past, it's just occasionally catching on it, and it's eventually just ripped a chunk out. Now, you might think, well, I only shoot long exposures, I'm not shooting at really high shutter speeds, I'm not going to notice the artifacts, it's not going to be a problem. Trust me, it will at some point, because essentially your shutter mechanism is self-destructing. You've now got these curtains moving past each other at really fast speeds and really close proximities, except there's a chunk of it that's not sitting flush like it's supposed to. It's kind of bowed out slightly. And eventually your shutter's just going to rip itself apart or lock in a certain place and your camera's going to be unusable. It will only affect you if you're using the mechanical shutter, either full mechanical or electronic first curtain. If you're on fully silent or you're shooting video, the mechanical shutter doesn't move, it's not a problem. Now, it's only a reported fault with the 3rd gen A7s, not the 1st or 2nd gen, not any of the A6000, not the A9. It's only something to do with this particular shutter assembly. If you are someone who has an A7 III or an A7 R3 and you do predominantly shoot long exposures, I would advise, just for your own peace of mind, just occasionally, every now and again, take one shot with a really fast shutter speed as a test shot, just to make sure you've not got any artifacts appearing. If you do get artifacts appearing, you're better off avoid using the mechanical shutter and get it repaired as soon as possible. And here we come to why I'm a complete moron. Because I bought the A7 III just over 2 years ago now. In fact, like 2 years and a week ago, I bought it. And when I bought it, Sony was offering extended 3-year warranties through pretty much every UK retailer, at least. Everywhere you look, they were all saying, get the A7 III, you get a free 3-year extended warranty. Now, although you get the extended warranty included with the camera, it's not active when you first get it. The camera naturally ships with a 12-month manufacturer warranty. An extended warranty, you have to register it with the manufacturer. So you get a little Sony card the size of a credit card, and on the back of it you've got your warranty activation code. You go onto Sony's website and you activate the warranty. Except it now transpires, although I thought I'd activated the warranty, I actually haven't. Now, I spoke to Sony's customer service. They're clearly aware of the problem because I explained the fault to them. I showed them a sample photo and they said, send the camera to your local repair centre, and they gave me all the details for it. So I then explained to them and said, look, I got an extended warranty with the camera when I bought it, but I hadn't activated the warranty. Is that going to be a problem? And they said, no, if you activate the warranty now, it shouldn't be an issue. Except if you followed this channel for at least the last couple of months, you might be aware that we were in the process of moving. So we moved out of our old house and we've temporarily taken up residence with my parents, which this whole COVID lockdown's caused more of a problem. But a bunch of our stuff is in storage whilst we're waiting for our new house to be ready. Except I'm pretty sure that my Sony warranty card is in the storage unit. So I was given an extended 3-year warranty, which I've seemingly forgot to activate. I now need to use the warranty, except I need to provide my activation code, which is in a storage unit that I don't know whether I'll be able to find it or not. I think I'm going to try and get to the storage unit at the weekend and try and empty it out as best as I can to see if I can find the right box with the card in, and hope it's actually there. If not, I'll have to see how much a shutter unit is going to cost to be replaced. From the articles and what I've seen posted online, people are saying about $400, which is what, about £350, £400 maybe? Either that or buy a new camera. I can either get another A7 III brand new, so the shutter's fresh, or I don't get a 3, or I don't get a 3rd gen, I get a 4th gen, which is either an A7 R4, or I wait until Sony finally bring out an A7 IV and get that instead. I mean, I know it's my own fault, really. You know, I was given an extended warranty. All I had to do was register it, and for whatever reason, I forgot to do it. But I do think it's ridiculous consumerist bullshit that all companies are guilty of when they do extended warranties. Because, like I said, all the manufacturers, when that camera first came out, said you get given an extended warranty. Why the say it's got a 12-month warranty, we're including a 3-year warranty, but it's only actually valid if you go and activate it online. I've got a receipt from Wex, who I bought the camera from, that says you've bought an A7 III, you've got a 3-year extended warranty, it was dated April 16, 2018, so even Ray Charles could tell you that the camera is still within a warranty period had I gone on and typed in a code that Sony'd given me into their own website. They know it's a fault with their hardware and the camera is still arguably under warranty, but it's a technicality that might cost me 400 quid. So basically, don't fall into this trap that I've potentially lobbed myself into, that if you've bought something, anything, camera or anything else at all that comes with an extended warranty, make sure you activate it straight away because you never know when you actually might need it. But what do you reckon I should do with this? Obviously, if I can get it fixed under warranty, that is what I'm going to do. But if not, do you reckon I should pay to get it fixed, or should I upgrade to something else, and if so, what? And no, I am not switching back to Canon because all of the lenses still work fine. So as always, leave your thoughts and comments in the box down below. While you're down there, if you haven't already, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button. Thank you so much for stopping by, and hopefully I will see you in the next video. You piece of shit.